Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. My name is King Moses.
And I'm King Elun, and today we're going to be talking about artistry of life, just how we are navigating life outside of bodybuilding. It's the off season for us, so hey man, how you feeling?
Man, I feel good, but it just feels like a lot going on, a lot of things moving around, and now just being there and present, being present in the moment with every little things, and it feels as if like you've missed some things and you're like, man, I gotta catch up now. So I don't know I don't know about you, but that's how it feels like now. But at the same time, I am just enjoying everything. Like if it doesn't deal with quality time whatsoever, like nope, not gonna do that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna stay right here.
I
So
got you.
just enjoying every moment because time does fly.
Yep,
Really, we're almost in 2024, so time really does fly.
that is true. You know, you just touched on something that I was thinking about the other day as well. I'm at the age, man, where I legit just enjoying watching the kids just live life, man, just watching them enjoy each day. All I want to do now is just create memories with them. So I definitely understand where you're coming from, where you're like, time does fly by. Because I'm like, just the other day, Michaela was a baby and now she's 9. You know, AJ, my son, is 3 already. Zendaya, I felt like she was born like yesterday. And she's 15 months. You know, so it's beautiful just to be able to be there and see them grow up. You know, one day they're doing Goo Goo Gaga and now they're doing full blown sentences. You know, and especially like MJ as well, man.
Oh
MJ's,
yeah.
I bet, is just growing up in front of your eyes as well.
Yes, he is. It doesn't even look like it's not even two, and he's already like he looked way older
Yeah, he
and
looks
all
30.
that. Yeah, people are asking, "You sure he's not?" I'm like, I'm pretty sure he's not 2 years old. I'm his
Yeah.
dad, so I would know. But it just goes to show how much they learning, how much they grasping. So I witnessed something amazing, right? One day, my son was trying to climb up the bed. We have like a high bed, right? So he tried the first time, didn't get it. He's like, I was just standing there watching it. I'm like, all right, this should be fun. I'm not gonna help you. Let's
Yeah.
see. He tried again, get frustrated. He tried the third time. He sat down on the floor, face down. I'm like, hey, come on now, chill, relax. You got it. Come on. I'm like, there you go, just try again. Then he tried the third time, he failed, but he was able to get his leg up. I'm like, there you go, progress. Then when he finally got it and he was up on the bed, he started jumping and clapping. I'm
Yeah.
like, man, like it's just little things like that, just watching them progress. Now, mind you, that occurred like a month ago. Now
Full blown, just
he,
climbing all
he,
over the
he
house.
easily climbs up that bed like it's nothing. Like a
Yeah.
month ago, that used to be an issue to him, but now he's like, oh my goodness, wow, where's times go?
Yeah.
And another crazy thing is whenever it's bath time,
Uh huh.
man, homeboy knows. He will start taking off his pants and his diaper.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
then he would do that as I'm ready to go shower and all. Like he looked at me, he's like, I'm like, "Ah, where did your diaper go?" I'm like, let me guess you. Bath time. He's like, I'm like, okay, let's go, man.
So it's funny that you just touched on that, man. And I know you have another one coming on the way as
Oh yeah.
well. How do you prepare yourself, you know, about to be two-time dad? For those of you who are, you know, possibly gonna be dads or, you know, wanted to learn how to prepare yourself for fatherhood.
Um, I mean, honestly, you can say you can prepare yourself this and that and all that stuff, but you can never be fully prepared for fatherhood. You really
Right.
can't be. You just have to be in the moment, and one thing for sure is it teaches you a lot. It teaches you unselfishness and
True. Yeah.
patience.
Oh, absolutely.
Patient
Absolutely.
is the key thing right there because at the end of the day, you have to understand kids are just kids. Are fascinated easily by things, then they get bored by it. You can't let just because the way you feel about things upset you or just because oh they don't like it that way and all that. No, let them just be themselves. That way, it will help them grow and figure out who they are versus having that societal stipulation on them. Like for me, for example, I'm about to have another son.
Mm-hmm.
Son,
Yeah.
I'm a guy, so
Of course.
the best way, like, I already explained this to my wife about my first son right now, is mixed race, is half Mexican, half African. So I'm already raising him how, hey, you're gonna accept both sides. I'm not gonna tell you to favor one side versus the other. No,
Yeah.
if you decide to favor one side more than the other, it's up to you. I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not gonna say, oh, I don't love you because of it. No, it is okay. I'm gonna show you who you are, like what two different backgrounds you raised from, but I'm also going to teach you how to own up to it. So when you grow up, you define who you are, not society to say, oh, you should be this and do that. No, heck no, you're not going to do, you're going to
Right.
choose what you want and choose your passion, choose your career field. So just having another son to the mix is just setting that standard basically for them to be, especially them being biracial. That's going to be a key
Yeah.
thing. And I let them know they're going to be speaking Spanish. I personally don't know how to speak
E-
Spanish. I'm most likely will know how to speak Spanish. So when they speak Spanish, they're probably going to be looked at, how are you so fluent in it? I'm like, well, the mother taught them, so it's all
Yeah.
good though. But it just goes to show that just being diverse in different things, it's food, for example, too. My son loves, is not picking food, which is, thank goodness for
Of
that. Hopefully
course.
the other one
Makes
is
it
like
easier.
that. Yes,
Yeah.
he likes spicy food. Like yesterday, for example, I was eating some miso ramen.
Mm-hmm.
Then one of the workers over there was like, you sure you wanted to make it spicy? What about your little one? I'm like, it'll be fine. Trust me. Then him and
Yeah.
I, he was sitting next to me, him and I were just going back and forth. I'm like, he's, because I introduced him to that stuff. We introduced him to that stuff at a very early age,
Right.
and he got used to it, and then he just wants more. That's really it. So you don't know whether a kid is gonna like something until you try it.
True.
Basically, you acting as if you are in a fear box will actually translate and relate to that child. So if you act fear or scared of things and just be in a safe box and all that, your kid most likely is going to grow up and be that same way. But at the same time, you just got to learn how to show them the right, what is morally right, what is
Yeah.
morally wrong, what is ethically good and bad and all that. You just there to guide them really,
Mm-hmm.
and just make sure they be who they are and be great and just be better than you. That's really it.
Just want to touch on that last part that you said, just be better than you. I think that's the goal of every parent. We just want them kids, man, just to be better than
Yeah.
us, and setting them up for the best possible future that they can have.
Oh yeah.
So one thing for me, then I speak for myself and my household, I'm trying to get these kids inclined into, like you said, being around diversity,
Yep.
because I grew up around diversity,
Yep.
even though I was originally born in Jamaica, but I moved to Florida and then I lived in New York. So that I've seen a Polish community, I've seen an Italian community, you know, different sets of Caribbeans, so that diversity, having your child have that diverse, culturally speaking, which ties into us traveling. We travel a lot
Yeah.
as a family, and that's one thing that all of my kids have passports. All of my kids have been international now. Zendaya just took
Oh
her
yeah.
first international trip. I know she doesn't remember anything, or she won't, but it's beautiful to have family, man, and be
Yep.
able to have the opportunity to travel and see different places. My daughter is only 9 and has been to like 5, 6 different countries.
That's really
So
cool.
that to me is a blessing that I'm put in a position where I can do that for my
Yeah.
children,
Yep.
and hopefully I could just continue doing that.
Thank you very much for watching that video. In order for us to keep providing content like this, just go ahead and click on that subscribe button and you get notifications whenever we release new content. Thank you very much.